No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love. Damn. Hello, hello. I don't really like saying nice things about myself, but the truth is, ever since I was little, I've been the type of person that every time I try something new, if I actually put effort into it, I'm good at it. Sports, general activities, games, academics like math and languages, sciences, arts, and playing instruments, like I said, pretty much everything, except dancing and singing. One of my biggest dreams is to be a singer. I just love anything to do with music. I love singing. I'm just not good at it, so it's like this beat down dream that I have. Throughout the years, I have tried and I've made it possible that my voice sounds not as horrible, so it wouldn't be the first choice as a torture device, but if you listen to it long enough, it can be considered torture. I have uploaded songs, but they're mostly all comedies, and I do songs that don't require a lot of range and ability, and I do some tricks in the editing to make it sound passable.
Hey girl, I just wanna make you cry of joy and of love and of laughter, 'cause I'm so hilarious and fun. Another time I try to kiss a girl. She said it would be the only thing I would ever be bringing to my bed. I'll never be like PewDiePie, feel how it feels to be number one. I'll never be like PewDiePie, it's all my work, a waste of time. People keep saying I need a life, people keep saying I'll never rise, and all I do is just prove them right, and all I do is just lose the fight.
But I can't sing, I just can't. The goal for this project is to be able to sing well, to sound actually good at singing in 60 days. I have to tame that dragon that always fries me up in the attempt. I will be training my voice for 2 hours every day for 60 days, and then we'll see at the end of that time the results. I hope I get better, I really do. This will be my schedule. 15 minutes of voice warm-up, a voice lesson from this program that I bought in 2014 and I just opened today. Singing for Dummies. It's just, they have good explanations, it's very detailed. I will be doing that for 45 minutes, and then for 15 minutes I will practice what I learned in that lesson. Then for 30 minutes I will just sing songs that I like. And then of course we have to end with 15 minutes of voice cool down exercises. In a few seconds for day 1 we will be starting with a song. It's a song that I will be singing every day for the 60 days so that we can better compare the difference from day 1 to day 60. So I just want to warn you, the day 1 recording is gonna be horrible. But without any further ado, let's see, this took so long. Let's start. The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. let's ignore that. Let's pretend that didn't happen. What counts is day 60, okay? Well, here we are, day 1, and we start with the warm-up. Mama, 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 mama. Mama, 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 mama. Now a little bit of tea and we start the lesson. Mick, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John. Obviously, I can't show you the entire course because the people who made this course might see the video, maybe, who knows, but they might take it down. I don't want to risk that. The point is, I take a lesson 45 minutes a day, and we'll see the progress with that. And there you go, day 1 in the books. I just wanted to summarize everything I will be doing every day for the 2 hours. I can't show everything, it would be way too long, but this is kind of like what I will be doing every single day, and then we'll compare in different intervals, like different. Anyways, let's just go to the next day, you'll see. It's day 2, and checking back on the videos, apparently I don't know how to breathe when I sing. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to really let out the air, and so I'm gonna do some breathing exercises, focus on that today. The idea here is that your belly will pop out as you breathe in and it will go back in as you breathe out. This is how you're supposed to breathe when you're singing, and obviously I don't know how to breathe when I'm singing, so I gotta do this exercise a lot, but you gotta do this without moving your chest, your shoulders, and your head. Well, that's what they recommend, and that's what I'm trying out. Also, looking at day 1, I don't know why I twist my face like some sort of lunatic when I sing. I'm gonna try not to do that. I can't make promises. I don't know why I do it. And lastly, from now on, I will be doing everything standing up so that I can get used to the posture, you know, just stand straight, head upright. But yeah, those are the notable things for day 2, and let's go. It's day 7 and I just finished the vocal warm-up and the lesson, but I'm getting scared that I'm hurting my voice and that I might damage it permanently, so I'm gonna take every week, 1 day every week, to rest my voice so that I don't lose it. The point is to get better, not to lose my voice. It's like when you're doing exercise, right? Especially when you're just starting out and you have to take a day or 2 to rest your muscles so that they heal and they get stronger. Look at me talking like I exercise and like I have muscles. That's the point though. Day 8, let's see what has changed, if anything. I don't expect too much, but here's to and let's see. The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. Ave Maria, gratia plena. Ave, Ave Dominus, Dominus tecum. Et benedictus fructi ventris, ventris tui, Iesus. Ave Maria. Day 11 and I just finished this course. The point is, I know how to sing now, in theory. The key is the breathing. That sound that you let out while you're singing has to be from air that you've stored in your stomach area. The people call it singing from the diaphragm. When we're not breathing in or out and we're holding air in, there's 2 ways that we do it. We either close our throats or we expand our ribs. When we're singing, we have to do it with expanding our ribs, never closing the freaking throat. It's also important that when you're singing, you raise your back palate, like the soft palate in your mouth. So if you touch the roof of your mouth, the back side that is soft kind of happens naturally when you're yawning. raise it like that when you're singing. And lastly, when you're pronouncing words, do it with your lips and your tongue, not with your jaw. If you tense up your jaw, you're gonna sound not very good. Just relax it and let your tongue do most of the work. And that's it. That's how you sing. Of course, that doesn't mean that I can sing well, but it's like doing exercises, right? So let's say I just learned how to lift weights. I know how to do it the proper way. It doesn't mean I have the strength to lift it right now. So I gotta keep exercising my voice. There is this other lesson plan that I bought a long time ago. I planned on learning how to sing a long time ago. I just finally got around to it. Anyways, hopefully this is good. It has, I think, exercises so that I can exercise my... That's the point, okay? We'll start this tomorrow. Let's just do it. It's day 14 and I don't know, it's not a good day. It's a frustrating day where I feel like I haven't learned enough. It's hard to see the progress and I feel like it's gonna be a failure or whatever, but it's just not a good day. Whether I learn or not, I'm gonna get through this to day 60 and we'll see what happens then. But some days are frustrating, like today, where I feel like nothing is happening or where I sound even more horrible than before. Anyways, please just universe, give me some patience, but give it to me now. Day 18, and something very interesting, very curious happened today. I always thought that I could do the falsetto voice, maybe not well because it sounds horrible, like, hello, this is my falsetto, and I thought that I could go really high, but I figured out today that that's not really that's just making a voice, and my falsetto was not that, because I discovered my falsetto by accident, just practicing, just doing some singing stuff, analyzing a song, and it just came out and it was different. It was high, but it was, I think it's like, I don't have a teacher to confirm that this is the fact, but it sounds better. It's like, hello, this is the voice that I discovered today, and it sounds a little better when I sing this way. I hope that you enjoy what I'm trying to explain. Obviously it doesn't sound that great because I just freaking discovered it and I have to practice it. Obviously I can rhyme very well because I'm a poet, a natural born poet. Anyways, that's it for today, day 18. Whatever, day 18. I gotta keep working on it. Day 30, and of course we have to do the test, and I don't know if I'm gonna sound better. Hey, I'll explain more tomorrow why. Anyways, this is the test. The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, Day 31, and as I had said yesterday, I was gonna explain why I didn't know if I was gonna sound better or not. And when I started this, I started with this course, and I think it's a very good course to start with. It teaches you all the basics, but after that I started another course, but I felt like it wasn't enough and I needed to find exercises and all these things. So I went to YouTube and I watched videos and I saw that DVD that I had, and it's all a lot of information, and some of it is slightly different from each other, some of it is the complete opposite, and you don't know who to listen to because all these people know how to sing, but apparently they learned how to do it in a very different way with different rules and exceptions, and you just don't know how you should learn it, and I'm trying to figure that out for myself. But what I learned a couple days ago is that apparently I've been learning how to sing and practicing the wrong way, because when I go up and out, when I sing higher, my larynx goes up, but and I should keep it either neutral or not move it up so much. Some people do it purposely for stylistic reasons for their voices. If I want to do it later on for stylistic reasons, I can, but I should learn how to sing without using that as a crutch. And so I started practicing without moving that so much just a couple days ago. So I don't know if how I sounded yesterday. It's just, I don't know. It's almost like starting over in a way, not completely, but it's frustrating. Day 31. Day 46. Test. Here we go. The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, Day 46. Day 49, and okay, if I could do this project all over again, there's something I would change, and that would be to make more tests to see the progress of my voice, because the only one I did is just sing the same song every day and see how I progress through that song. Problem is, I've gotten much better than that song allows me to show. You can definitely see progress and you can see change, but it just doesn't show enough. I should have made more tests to show the progression of my voice, or even just choose a different song, because I just chose a song that I really like and that I would like to sing every day and never get tired of singing, and so I chose that song. I love that song, but it even like that, no, I don't wanna fall in love, that part is so hard for me. That's like an advanced singing technique that, yeah, I should have chosen a different song. I don't know, at least I didn't choose the song. I'm doing this exact same project in Spanish, which is pretty much the same thing, just a different song that's in Spanish. And I chose a much harder song on that one than this one, so I guess I gotta be grateful for that. Still, this wasn't the best song to choose, and I should have made more tests. And I don't know, maybe choose a song that's like, it seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV. But where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely? Which we used to rely. Lucky there's a Family Guy. Lucky there's a man who positively can do all the things that make us laugh and cry. Am I crazy, or did that sound half good? And I'm just crazy. Day 49, I should have chosen a different song and more tests. Day 49, let's just keep going. I mean, it's not going horribly wrong, I think. Day 49, bye. Day 54, and I made another discovery. I don't know how to talk. It sounds dumb because it's not as noticeable in the videos because I don't do it on purpose, but I have an on-camera voice. My voice just automatically changes when I'm in front of a camera. But when I'm talking in front of humans, my voice is very different. First of all, it's very airy. I use a lot of air in my voice and I don't close my vocal cords well. The volume is very low, almost like a whisper, but not exactly. Not exactly because of the other problem I have, which is that to compensate the low volume, I force muscles in my neck I just force my voice out. I strain my voice to talk. I've known there's a problem for many years, but since I don't talk that much, it doesn't affect me too often. But every time I speak, even a little more than usual with my normal speaking directly to human voice, I lose my voice. The same thing would happen whenever I sang like 3 to 4 songs, and I just assumed correctly that I just didn't know how to sing well. But now learning proper techniques to support the voice with the diaphragm and using well the vocal cords and among other things, I just realized don't know how to talk. It's gonna be extremely difficult to change something about myself that has been a part of me for the majority of my years, but it's absolutely necessary to make this change in order to have a healthy voice. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna start trying to attempt that change at the end of this project. It sucks because I just feel that because of my way of talking, my voice is always strained, it's always weak, it's never completely healed enough. And if I just knew how to talk, I could have made a lot more progress, I think. It's hard to say. A lot of the people who have my same problem go to a speech therapist. Since I can't really afford that, it's not in my budget, I'll have to try and do it on my own without that help. Day 54. Let's hope I learn how to talk one day. Day... oh, that's not good. Day 30. I still have a couple things I want to do, like my practice routine that I'll record tomorrow, and also a good comparison between day 1 and day 30, but this is day 30. Let's hope it goes well. Correction! I just realized I said day 30 because this was initially a 30-day project, but day 60. The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. Day 30. Ha! Hope it's better. I mean, I know it's better than day 1. I just hope it's a big difference. And why the hell did I say day 30? It's day 60. Day 60. So this is day 61, we are done with the project, and before we do the comparison from day 1 and day 60 and all that stuff, I just want to show you how I practiced this past month, because when I started the lesson and then I did more lessons, and all the way through I did look at videos to learn more stuff and more techniques, but I made this sort of exercise routine that I followed for most of this past month. So I just wanted to show you that exercise that I did for this month, and it was this. I started with breathing exercises, and pretty much, like, not pretty much, this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all these 5 are warm-ups, and don't get scared that this is too long. You just gotta watch the whole way through the first time, because this guy is a very good teacher. He explains very well how you gotta do the exercises, but once you watch it one way all the way through, it's just very short. I'll show you right now. So for this one, you actually gotta go from 420 up to pretty much around here. You just gotta copy what this guy is doing, and you do that, and you go to the next one, and this is all explanation, and you come here, and this is the actual exercise. You do the lip rolls. Okay, and what I gotta say is that if you want to learn how to sing, you gotta put all that shame and embarrassment away, because you are going to look like an idiot. While it's exercises that really work and help your voice, but they don't make you look very smart. Yeah, 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 yeah. But anyway, so yeah, right here at the end you do the lip rolls. So there you go to the yayas and the uhs. Right here, this is all explanation what you gotta do, how exactly you gotta do it. And I'm not gonna explain it to you because he takes this whole time to explain it way better than I can ever do it. So anyways, that's the gist of that. That guy actually has a great explanation of how to do the vocal fry. He doesn't really have an exercise for it, so I found an exercise for it that he said to practice it for 5 to 10 minutes. So I found one that was roughly 10 minutes. Before you get started on the vocal fries, you should look up on YouTube how to do a vocal fry safely for your throat, or you can just like this one. It's that one right there, and he explains in 5 minutes how to do the vocal fry. Okay, so good explanation. So that's what I did every day for the past month. I did those, and then those are all the warm-ups, and these are the actual exercises that I did. After that, I paused it right there and I went on to practice my songs. So I sang them and I listened to them and I tried to make changes and try to get better. And after all that, I went here and did the warm down, the cool down for my voice, so that it wouldn't be hoarse for the rest of the day and the next day. So I try to keep my voice healthy, and yeah, I actually reduced it from the 2 hours to about an hour and a half, because I felt like the 2 hours were too tough on my voice. But that's what worked for me, and I just wanted to show you this in case you want to practice the way that I did. I'm not saying that my way is the best, it's probably not, but I looked at a lot of videos, a lot of warm-ups, and this is what worked best for me, and I found it to be a great routine for me. And if you want to try it out yourself, I will leave it in the description. I will leave this playlist so that you can do what I did. And now let's actually go to the comparison. World was on fire, no one could save me but you. World was on fire and no one could save me but you. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. No, what a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I'm not gonna make a claim whether or not I learned how to sing, because everybody has their own definition of what it sounds like to sing well. What I can say is that in my opinion, there is definitely a big and clear difference of where I started from and where I am now. I think you can hear it in the comparison, but it's also a huge difference of how it feels when I sing. Also, I just want to say that I've been watching a lot of videos of people showing their progress as they learn how to sing, and I just wanted to keep motivated, because some days it was just frustrating and I just wanted to see people that actually learn. Anyways, my point is that in watching a lot of those videos, most of them actually had music in the background, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can still see the change and the progress, but with music in the background, it actually helps to, just give it some rhythm, and it hides a lot of those smaller imperfections. The louder that music is and the more complex the production of the music, well, it's just harder to hear those mistakes in the voice. In part, that's why I made my project the way I made it, because I just wanted to be honest with myself, and I wanted to be transparent, and I wanted to see the actual full progress. I just didn't want to hide anything from you and from myself. On the other hand, I also didn't want to make this huge project and then have a big company put a copyright strike or just take away my ads simply because I put a little bit of their song in this project. But at the risk of that, I do want to show you a small example of what I'm talking about, just so that you can be on the same page with me. No, you don't want to fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. No, Obviously, the music doesn't make me sound like a great singer, but like I said, it just hides a lot of the small imperfections and it just sounds better to the ear. I don't know, I'm just very happy that I made this project and that I made it the way that I did it. Because like I said, I watched a lot of those progress videos and there wasn't one single video where the person actually started from a place that they sang horribly. Nobody started from a horrible place where they scared animals as they sang. Actually, in quite a few of them, their singing ability on their day 1 is the ability that I reached on my day 60. So their before was my after. Some of them actually started singing way better on their day 1 than how I can sing right now. So I'm just happy to be able to show this side, the side of someone who just sings so bad, just horrible, so bad that anybody that listens to that person sing, they just go, okay, buddy. Singing might not be your thing. Maybe do something else. I'm happy that was me. I'm happy that I showed you starting from there where you can get to. And obviously, I would have loved to have gotten much better than what I did during this time, but you can't deny that I did get better. I'm just so happy that I can prove that with time and discipline, anybody can learn how to sing, even if it doesn't come naturally to you. Obviously, there's gonna be the people that say, well, excuse me, you still sound horrible. But I know where I started and I know where I am now, and I know that I can continue to get better. So I don't really care about that opinion. I discovered so many things about myself and my voice, and the journey isn't over. I finished this project today here for this video, but I will continue to train myself privately because I've always wanted to be a great singer, and now I know that it's definitely possible and that I can reach it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. You don't even know how much. And if you want to learn how to sing, I hope that this motivated you and inspired you and showed you that it's possible for you. If you didn't believe it before, I hope that you do now. And I will see you later, crocodile.